Good morning, gorgeous. Y'all probably like, Chef, why do you always start your videos off humming? Like an old church mother. Humming like you're on the front row ready to do devotion. I know y'all probably be asking that question. Y'all probably be like, Chef, do you ever stop singing? Nope, I don't. Do not stop singing. Hey, Special K. Hey, Natisha. Hey, Mama V. Hey, y'all. Come on. Hey, Kingston girl. Okay, wait, let me see. Hey, y'all. Shan, good morning, good morning, good morning. There's a couple things we here to talk about. Y'all come on in here. Wake your butt up. Wake your butt up. Wake your butt up. Wake your butt up. Okay, hold on. I'm always up early. Hey, Tyra. Normally I'm up before this, so I'm always up early. Why y'all saying I'm up early? I'm always up early. I'm always up early. Always. Sometimes I may not be live, but I'm always early. Always up early. I'm an early riser. Getting ready for work. Hey, Kat. Hey, Felicia. Hey, Justine. Hey, y'all. Okay, listen. Because I won't be here long. But there are a few things I want to talk about. And then also, too, we're going to come back and we're going to break down this Carlos King interview. Because it's a lot of people that seem to be going around saying stuff that was not said in that interview and not in a good way. Like, for instance, somebody was like, Carlos said that he ain't doing Messy Mondays no more. That is not what that man said. That's not what that man said. The man actually said that when the interviewer told him that it was insinuated that he shouldn't be doing Messy Mondays, because it's a conflict of interest, he then turned around and said it won't none of his business. In other words, if you have an issue with him, he's saying you're supposed to pick up the phone and call. It was a subliminal mail. We're not dumb. It was a subliminal mail. He was basically saying if Mel had an issue, Mel should have picked up the phone and called. That's what that was about. So he did not say he was no longer doing Messy Mondays. And so I think it's very odd and funny how those types of things get to traveling around. All you gotta do is go look at the interview yourself. That's not what was said. Hey, Sabrina. Hey, Miss Fifi. Hey, Brianna. So I thought that was strange, but just letting y'all know, just go listen to it. Like, go listen to it. It's no reason to spread what you think or what you heard somebody else say he said. Just go listen to it. If not, then just wait for somebody to recap it before going around and just saying that. Because the reason why I'm saying that is because people's like, oh, that's good. He no longer doing Messy Mondays. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. No. That man did not say he wasn't doing it. And he sure as heck didn't say he wasn't doing it with Heavenly. Hey, Juanita. Hey, Ella. So, I wanted to bring that up, but we're going to break it down so people won't have no suspicion of what's going on. Okay. Um. All right. So, I thought I told y'all to wrap up Gerri Gate. I told y'all to wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap up Gerri Gate, baby. Wrap it up. Here's the thing. Mel don't care at this point. The Gerri lady came out, did what she needed to do. And yeah, we still talking about it. Y'all, let's move on. Gerri Gate is dumb. It is so dumb. Let me see. Okay, wait, did I fix this? Okay. Again, to be talking about Gerri Gate is stupid. It's dumb. It doesn't make a lot of sense whatsoever. Right? And my main thing about this is this right here. The lady who claimed to be Gerri, she not showing her face. Okay, that's number one. Number two, she went over there to Anthony. Don't nobody care at this point. It's been almost a week. So, girl, let Gerri sit over there and mind her Jericho business. And we gonna sit over here and mind our business and do what we need to do and move there along. Okay? All right. Now, enough about Gerri. Girl, until you show your face, I don't care what you got to say. All right. Wait a minute. Hold on. All right. So since we on there, let's talk about the Scotts. The Scotts is having an event called Black Meek. Okay, so it's supposed to be like a playoff of Freak Meek, right? But it's gonna be called Black Meek. And they gonna have Uncle Luke down. Uncle Luke, you might want to get somewhere and sit down too. Cause they got Diddy. I guarantee you, your name on the list too. I said what I said. Uncle Luke, get somewhere sit down. Cause I guarantee you, your name on the list too somewhere. Okay? I mean, let's just be honest about it. There was a time when Uncle Luke came out, people was accusing him, women was accusing him of doing things. No, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Anywho, so the Scotts got Uncle Luke down to the black, and they having a Black Meek. Okay, it's supposed to be a day party, and Uncle Luke performing and hosting. And then y'all know who the special guest is gonna be? Can y'all take a guess? The special guest is going to be Marceau and Tisha. They are going to be the special guests at their own business. I ain't mad at them at all. Because one thing I don't do is I ain't trying to down nothing that they doing, no events and stuff like that. I wish you had a bed. But I was a little confused on how you was the special guest at your own event. You the special guest? What's special about that? I mean, okay. Hey, ain't nothing wrong. Hey, G Squad. How you doing this morning? Okay, I'm sure it's a lot of names and videos, okay? Yeah. Uncle Luke, yeah, he better be careful because he one of them people too. He is one of them people too. So, I saw that. And I saw that they are the special guests. Honestly, y'all, I don't care how much Tisha and Marceau paid to get Luke there. I don't care about none of that stuff. I mean, let it just be what it is. They having an event. Either folks is going to the event or they not, you know. I ain't about to get up here and down that event, but I did have questions on the special guest part, you know. Okay. Diddy. Y'all, I mean, over the last few days, this Diddy stuff, and I guarantee you it's gonna take up the algorithm for the for the rest of the week. For the rest of the week. Um, the more that people read these documents, I have all of his documents. And when I tell you that a lot of these documents, y'all have no idea until you read them, some of the stuff that took place. I mean, we've heard things over the years, but those documents, oh my God. Whew, them documents is crazy, honey. Hey, Rhonda, good morning. Them documents is crazy, honey. I really, truly, honestly believe that that this whole Diddy thing, it's just gonna be ugly, y'all. And our faves are gonna get caught up. I hate to say it. Our faves, whether male or female, are gonna get caught up. Not everybody left those parties. There were people who knew things that were going on. Even, let's just take the parties outside of, we can get to the freak offs in a minute, right? But all of the other things that even happened outside of the parties, like, you know what I mean? It's about to get ugly. And I say that to say that these people that we have celebrated over the years, that we've grown to love over the years, whether we love their music, whatever it may be, y'all, that stuff is it's gonna crack down. It's gonna crack down, and we're gonna see people that we never expected to go down as well. We are. We're gonna see some very crazy stuff, so I need y'all to be prepared. Yeah. Hey, sweet essence. Hey, Miss Deborah. Hey, Cynthia. Hey. Yeah. And when I was reading those documents yesterday, and I read, and because yesterday morning before we even read the indictment, what did I tell y'all? I said, the people who have come out and said that there hasn't been their experience with Diddy, something tells me you were paid to say those things, or you were coerced to say these things, because the truth be told, anytime someone is mentioned, I believe every word that they've said about that person. For instance, Don, what's her name, came out talking about that didn't happen. But then come to find out, Diddy called her on the phone 54 times. 54 times. To silence her. To make her say things like, oh, that wasn't my experience. You can't make everybody do that. That wasn't my experience. It may not have been your experience, but you watched it, you saw it happen. And that's another thing. All these people that watched and saw these things happen and never said anything, your day coming too. Your day coming too. Because you just as bad and guilty, if you ask me. Anybody who participates in something, you don't speak on it, you know that it's happening, and you don't say anything, you're just as complicit as the other person that does the acts, whether you believe it or not. You knew about it and you didn't say anything. There was this guy on Twitter. I couldn't even read his whole Twitter feed. He was basically trying to tell a story about a friend that he had that was friends with Diddy, and how the friend went to one of the freak offs. And this is alleged, honey, because I was not there. He was saying how the friend went to how one of the friends went to a party and ended up going to the freak off, right? And the friend didn't know that was going to take place, tried to leave. They ended up beating him up and making him stay. Again, this is what the guy was saying on Twitter as far as his story goes. And he said they ended up beating up the guy. and, you know, ended up still doing sexual things to him. And I was just listening to it, and in my mind, or when I got down to the bottom of his tweet, he said, "It feels so good to get this off of my chest." And I thought, listen, I understand people being scared and not saying anything because over the years, people have been afraid to speak over Diddy. We can say what we want to, but most people have been afraid because there was a time when people could be silenced. Now that we're in this YouTube era where everybody is pretty much a content creator or someone who has something to say about it, it's different now, right? People don't care now. But there was a time, I'm going to tell y'all something. When I first started my YouTube, I was going to do a little docuseries on Diddy and Kim Porter. And I think the first episode, I unlisted it. I did the video. I did like 3 videos. But there were people who were reaching out to me saying, "I don't think you should put this up there. I don't think you should do that." And that just goes back to the point to where I was saying people would be scared, right? People would be like, "Chef, I think you should take that down. I don't think you should do it. If you do it behind your paywall." You know, people were reaching out to me. People were emailing me, telling me like, "Yo, I wouldn't do this." So it just goes to show that people were afraid to talk about Diddy and afraid to talk about the things. I wanted to know what really happened to Kim. And I know Kimora was the first person to show up at Kim Porter's house after now Diddy was already there. There's an interview that I cannot find, y'all, and I know for a fact I watched this interview. They did an interview with there was a reporter that was there at Kim Porter's house the day that Kim Porter passed away, right? And this reporter stated that Diddy left. He was there, but he left. Now, according to the person who was recording with the phone, they said in the background that they saw Kimora Lee Simmons leaving as well. Kimora, I think you know a lot too. And I don't know if what you know is going to hurt you or hurt the people around you. But it's time to speak up, baby. It's time to speak, baby. Kimora, it is time to speak, honey. It's time to speak. I think all the details that we need to know lie in the hands of Kimora and Diddy. I know Kimora was afraid of Kim, and I'm not saying she wasn't, but I'm saying she knows some stuff. At least that's my thoughts. She knows some stuff. Hey, Nikki P. Hey, Sweet Vern. Hey, everybody. Good morning, y'all. I didn't see all y'all up in here. I think she said something once, but maybe he threatened her kids or even his own daughters. Probably. But I think now, out of all times, now is your time to come out. Because back then, I understood. People were scared of him. And I ain't even saying that she was afraid of him. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like now, more than ever, you got to speak. You know what I'm saying? You got to say what it is because, listen, it's going to come out anyway. So you might as well get on to it, baby, because it's going to come out anyway. Hey, Bama girl, good morning. Hey, Kimberlyn. Good morning, y'all. It was good to see Quincy with his dad, Al B. Sure, at the White House instead of in Diddy's vicinity when he was arrested. Yeah, I agree. Y'all know they had the Black Excellence Brunch at the White House. And I think that was last Friday. Yep, it was last Friday. And I'll Be Sure and Quincy, they have pictures together. Let me tell you, that Quincy is a handsome man. But, Quincy, I was just listening to Tea Talk with your girl a while ago. I was in the bushes listening. And I have to say, I agree with her. Well, let me back up. So yesterday I was reading the comments over on the Neighborhood Talk in the shade room. And it was comments about the boys, Justin and this. Y'all gonna always have to tell me their name. Justin and who else? Justin, what's the other one name? Y'all help me. Lord have mercy. Christian. There we go. Thank you. Justin and Christian. So, for me, at first, I was like, a lot of people was like, y'all don't have no grace and mercy for Justin and Christian, because that's their dad. And then I got to thinking about a couple things, and then I was thinking, y'all, although I'm not saying that when you're an adult that you're not responsible for your actions, but could it be said possibly that, and again, this is just hypothetically, could it possibly be said that over the years they have been coerced into these things to keep quiet, to, you know what I'm saying? Like, Diddy is their father. There's a part of me that thinks that with him being their father, he persuaded them to do certain things. And again, I'm not saying as an adult that you are not responsible for your own actions. I'm just saying, like, if you've been watching this, if you've been seeing him do these things, and chances of him telling you or making you do certain things is high. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Yeah, groomed. Groomed is a perfect word, because you're grooming them into these actions that you're doing. So to me, it's kind of like they're groomed, and then how do they walk away from their dad? Their dad always put up this persona that he was the super dad. He really took care of his children. So I don't know. That's how I feel about them. But then I also understand on the other token of that they are also adults, and they are also responsible for their behaviors as they grow older. You see what I'm saying? So I think it goes both ways with them. When it comes to the twin girls, my heart really goes out to those baby girls, because they no longer have their mother. And if I'm honest with y'all, I think that they are the reason why Quincy stays around. I do. I truly believe that they are the reason why Quincy stays around, or why Quincy has stayed around. I really do. I believe that. And again, it's just my opinion, but I truly believe that the reason why Quincy has stayed around is because of those twins. I really do. I saw that it was reported that the twins are staying with the twins are staying with Kim's friend, Kim's good friend. Hey, Muted Expressions, I believe that too. Yeah, I truly believe that that's the reason that he has stayed around for so long, is for those girls. And my heart goes out to them. My heart goes out to that baby girl, because I don't know. Those twins just graduated from high school, so they have a lot of life ahead of them, and to see this happen, I do feel bad for them. I do. I feel so bad for them. In that sense, they no longer have a mama, y'all. Like, that's crazy. Okay, hold on. Hey, Faith, you ain't missed nothing, honey. We just over here talking about this Diddy stuff. I opened it up with telling y'all to let Gerri Gate go. We talked about Carlos's interview, but we're gonna break down Carlos' interview all the way. We talked about Tisha and Marceau having the Black Neek, which is supposed to be a playoff of Freak Neek, but they got Uncle Luke around there. The reason why I said something about Uncle Luke is because I believe Uncle Luke, he was named in the lawsuit too. Hey, baby girl 1981. I feel that he would have teeth those children. Quincy has seen something. Yeah, and I think that's why he stayed around. I think he stayed around because he knew the capability of Diddy. Yeah. Somebody asked yesterday, I was in another content creators chat, and someone asked, do y'all think that the girls are asking now what happened to their mom? They've been asking that. They've been asking what happened to their mom. They ain't just started asking that. I believe they've been asking that. They graduated from high school. Them girls ain't slow. They've been asking what happened to their mom. Like, they have literally been asking these questions. Hey, Stephanie. Good morning. Good morning. I didn't see you in here. Diddy is manipulative, and he is the only one who can be on top. Hold on. Someone that can be on top. He truly did not want any of his kids to outshine him, so he involved them in the BS. I do think that too. I do believe that. Diddy is the devil. You can look in his eyes and see hurt and evil. I agree. It's just wild. It's wild to hear. It's wild to see. And at some point, these folks had to know that their time was coming. Chef, I think the twins has another year of high school. The other daughter is the one who graduated. No. I think the twins graduated. Yeah, the twins graduated. There's I have an email exhibit of they just graduated this past summer. They graduated, and they got 2 Range Rovers as graduation gifts. Yep, the twins graduated. I don't. This is a good climate for freak meat type events, but that's just my opinion. I lived through the spring break foolery in Virginia Beach back in the day. Yeah. Listen, when I saw it, I think the kicker part. Oh, y'all hear that in the background? Y'all could have told me. I'ma always watch Law and Order, honey. I think the kicker part too is, y'all gotta read the invite. The flyer says they gonna have Uncle Luke down to the thing. He gonna be, Uncle Luke gonna be down to the thing, and he gonna be performing, right? But y'all, why they put on the flyer special guest Marceau and Tisha? How the hell y'all special guests at y'all own building? That part I ain't understand. I ain't understand it. Oh, y'all should have said something if y'all heard, y'all should have said something. Law and Order, baby. Love me some Law and Order, baby. Okay, sorry. But yeah, so on the flyer they got this special guest is gonna be Tisha and Marceau. I thought that was crazy. I was like, how you gonna be a special guest at your own event? But yeah, so okay, just want to make sure y'all can still hear me. Um, Now y'all wrong for not telling me. What's up, Moose Knuckles? What it do? Good morning. Um, so again, I I feel so many different ways about this Diddy stuff, and it's just not gonna end. I'm telling y'all, some of them documents are really. I'm gonna just tell y'all, some of them documents had me clenching my booty cheeks together. That's how bad they was, cause I was like, oh, they were so cringe. They were so cringe. As you guys know, Diddy's bond was denied. Okay, Diddy's bond was denied. He has given up. They have given up all of them have given up their passport as far as the kids go. His mom, I don't think Quincy or nobody gave up their passport, but the rest of them did. He attempted to try to sell his home and his mom's home. But I was listening to Pam. I was also listening to Girl That's Legal, and there was a couple other people I was listening to. And in a nutshell, I heard them say that he would have had to sell his properties. He would have had to sell these properties before he got arrested. Now the sale of them isn't gonna do anything as far as it was for his bond. So yeah, I did see that. Why would the kids have to give up their passports? Um, for me, it was a sign that he doesn't have a reason to fly elsewhere. Is what it gives me. It's kind of what I was hearing yesterday. So basically, he's not a flight risk because he wouldn't be able to travel to like they wouldn't be able to travel with him, or you know what I'm saying. Trying to also and also too, it's a look that you're trying to persuade that you're this family man, like you're this huge family man and all that kind of stuff. I think it's a play. Do I think they get them back? Yes, I do. I think they get them back. Hey, Sandra, they would just surrender to help with this bail because again, you got to remember, Diddy knew this was coming. I have emails from back in March. Diddy knew this was coming. Diddy knew this was coming. All of them are just Christian and Justin. Hold on, let me pull up the document real quick, and I can tell you exactly who surrendered their passport. Um, let's see. Let me go here. Okay, so Janice, Chance. Okay, so actually, Justin and Christian didn't turn in. I mean, they didn't surrender theirs. The only people who surrendered their passport was Janice, which is his mom, Chance, and the twins, and then the baby. So 5 people surrendered their passport. Justin, and Quincy. Girl, you could not be yawning. You could not be yawning, girl, because it's time to get up. Justin and other, he ain't have to give up his. Neither did Quincy. Yeah. And then also too to make sure that he's not traveling, to make sure he's not doing things because you guys have to remember, he was traveling back and forth from L.A. to uh L.A. to Miami, and that's another thing. What's crazy, I think what's crazy to me too is um Diddy surrendered his passport back on April the 1st. Again, y'all, Diddy knew this was coming. Diddy also knew about, regardless of what people were saying, Diddy knew that they was gonna raid his house. Diddy knew all this stuff. There are emails that prove where he was talking to, where his attorney was talking to was talking to the AUSA, or however you say it, um, the assistant attorney general. I mean, assistant, whatever. Y'all know. Um, I think I said that wrong. But again, to me, it's like, ugh, there's a lot of people about to go down. I mean, it's just no other way to say it. It's just a lot of people that's going down. But yeah, his bail was straight up denied with all of these because they drew up like a bail. It was a bail proposal package where his bond was 50 million. He was trying to sell his home in Miami, and he was trying to sell his mama home. And then what he did on August the 20th, he paid the remaining mortgage off on that home so he could sell it. Child, but I mean, look at where we at. The judge don't care. The judge say that you could be out here harming the people. And also, too, when they figured out that you called that lady 54 times, mm-mm. The folks ain't been scared of that man for no reason either. Yeah, he called. What's up, T? Ooh, T had me hollering in the video talking about Chef Don World Outreach Ministry. Good morning, friend. Good morning. The girls gave theirs, but not the boys. Well, the girls were still in the household with him. Justin and the other one, I keep getting them the names mixed up, but I guess I would assume because they are not like in the household with him like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I do know that I would assume that they get their passports back. I'm gonna tune into to the legal aspect of this by listening to people who discuss the legal the legal aspect of it. But I would like to know um when they gonna get them back and all that stuff. Yeah, he called that lady 54 times. 54 times. 54 times. To tell her what? To get online and say, oh, this isn't my story. And what did I tell you? I told y'all the other day, before all the rest of this stuff came out, I told y'all the other day, I said, to these people who coming out saying that wasn't their experience, that's not what they went through. Listen. It don't even matter if that's what you went through or what you didn't go through. The fact of the matter is most of y'all was around when this stuff was going down. Okay. So to say that ain't my experience, yeah, but you still discounting what the victims went through. You see what I'm saying? You still taking away what the victims went through and what you've seen the victims go through. You know they're not making that stuff up. So you coming out saying that's not your story, girl. I don't believe half of these folks that come out here and talk about that's not my experience. You the nigga, please. Go find somebody else. I don't believe that. This will not end well. Yeah, a lot of these celebrities, politicians and others, yeah. We about to see a whole lot of people go down. And unfortunately, it's about to be a fave of a lot of people. It's about to be faves of a lot of people. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. In the indictment, I mean, in the explanation, the letter, it simply says that there is a co-conspirator. Do y'all know what that means? So Diddy is not the only one. It literally says there's a co-conspirator. Also, that man said that this is an open investigation. Child. People will start listening to Jaguar, right? I was listening to her. Yes, I can't listen to Jaguar no more. But I was listening to her. It sounded like she's pouting and going on and stuff like that. Which, granted, I think she was definitely telling the truth about these people. But what I will say though is to people that be like, "Oh, but y'all said she was crazy." What we not gonna do is sit up and act like Jaguar Wright ain't done some stuff that people have been saying that look crazy. That's what we're not gonna do. Okay, We're not gonna do that. I watched them real time. I watched her throw her son's ashes on her. So we're not gonna act like she still don't have no crazy ways. Okay. Not saying that what she said wasn't the truth. I I do think she be putting 10 on 20 on some of this stuff, but as far as Diddy goes, she was absolutely telling the truth. And I think she's telling the truth about other people too. I do. But to say, yeah, I thought she was crazy. No. Let's separate the two. Okay. Let's separate the two. Because she definitely touched. Yeah. She definitely touched. I watched it happen in real time. Yeah. So we're not gonna tie those two things together. No. Oh no, she is touched by it. Yeah. So we're not gonna act like Miss Jaguar Wright ain't done instead and done some crazy stuff. Okay. But I totally do agree with the fact that definitely been she's definitely been on it. She's definitely been on these folk neck. Do you think Kevin Lau stepped down from man, I saw that Warner Music. I saw that yesterday and I immediately was like, what a coincidence. Hmm. I wouldn't be surprised if stuff start coming out about him. I wouldn't be surprised if stuff start coming out about him. Just saying. Good morning, Sean. Someone is feeding Jaguar info to put out. I don't necessarily think that. I do. I think that Jaguar really has experienced a lot of this stuff. Jaguar was in the entertainment industry. She has wrote music, done things for a lot of people in the entertainment industry. So I really do think that she has definitely experienced a lot of things. I'm not going to take that away from her at all because she did have a career. She had lots of things. I mean, and Jaguar told us, um, I also believe that some of this is, uh, well, again, I absolutely do believe that Jaguar knows a lot of things that take place. I do. I do. A broken clock is right twice a day. Jack was correct about Diddy, and she has a little tiki bomb. Shout out to right. I agree. Muted expressions. I agree. Again, not saying that what she said is not true or that she wasn't onto something. But I am saying, she is definitely touched. Hey Katrina, good morning, good morning. I think some of the older stuff, yes, but the stuff of today, I don't think she has access anymore. I do. I do. I do. I still think she has industry people that she probably talked to. Um, she's seen a lot of stuff, and a lot of this stuff happened back then. You know what I'm saying? Today's stuff is more so like, you know, here and there. But a lot of stuff that she talks about is from back then. I mean, that's what a lot of this stuff in these lawsuits and stuff is from back then. So I do believe she knows. And listen, this parties ain't stopped. The documents specifically say from 2008 all the way to now. So what you knew back then, basically what I'm saying is stuff ain't changed. Stuff ain't really changed. So it's not like she pulling this stuff out her tail. No. These people ain't changed. They've been having these same ways, been doing these same things, and that they may get better at. I was about to say gooder. Gooder is not a damn word, but they get better at how they do it. You see what I'm saying? So I do think that she's, people still know. Every time she talks about certain people, she get locked up for something. Yeah, which tells me I think she does still know people in the industry. Absolutely. I don't think based off of the way the Jaguar acts that everybody has just cut her off. I don't believe that. I do believe that she still has connections with people. I do believe that. Corey Gamble was there at Kim's house when she was found. Mm. Corey Gamble was there. Interesting. I know a lot of folks didn't sleep right behind this. I mean, the ones who knew and possibly were also involved. Yeah. Jaguar loves that blue couch. That second, something helps. She runs. The second something happens, she runs to that couch. Yeah. Um. Yeah, she might not know the most recent stuff, but what I'm saying, y'all, is the most recent stuff is no different from the stuff that has happened in the past, right? It's the same stuff that has happened in the past. So when she's saying that that she knows these things from experience, then to me, it just what's changed from back then to now? What's changed? What's different? They still having freak offs. That happened back then. What's different? They're still paying people to do certain things. What's different? What's different now from back then? Nothing's different. This world of social media makes it different, but there's nothing different from what happened back then to now. No. And that's why all these people coming out talking about that's not their experience. Yeah, girl, but you've been around for a very long time. And none of it has changed. She don't know about Cardi B. Well, that type of stuff, I don't listen to Jaguar for that type of stuff. So when she talk about other people like Cardi B and all them kind of people, girl, I don't know nothing about all that. I'm more so speaking about the industry in which she's been exposing over these years. But when she talk about Cardi B, I don't listen to Jaguar to know she over there talking about damn Cardi B. Um, so that part, yeah, I ain't talking about that. She likes Chris Brown. Who do? Jaguar do? She just exposed the entertainment industry. Yeah, she exposed how the entertainment industry is weird, how Hollywood is weird, all of those things. But as far as like Cardi B, Chris Brown, all them people she talking on now, I don't know about that. It makes some people question: is it worth it to be an entertainer? Yeah, on all routes, music, movies, Hollywood, whatever, rappers, gospel industry. Yeah, I said it. The gospel industry. You had Kelly Price come out here and tell us that somebody was fondling and messing with children over there on the Sunday Best stage, but somehow, some way, Mama, you knew about it, but we ain't supposed to say, "Oh, Kelly knew about this. Kelly knew that this thing happened." I'm just making a point, ma'am. Do you not realize you're just as guilty? If you know that these things happen, you came out as if you knew that these things happen. So if that is the case, you are just as guilty. So a lot of these people, yeah, a lot of these folk gonna get caught up. You just as guilty, boo. And see, a lot of people didn't understand what I meant when I was saying that about Kelly. Kelly came out here that night talking about how in this music industry, I have seen a lot. I have done a lot. And I'm gonna shut up with that one. I'll wait for it to come out. But Kelly came out here, did a whole video talking about the Sunday Best judges and how they fondle and mess with the children. And then you turn around and then you want to be silent on the situation. You just as guilty, girl. You just as guilty. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, Well, Sean, this is what the lady said. That's what she said. Some of them you are supposed to be, but I think when they do like auditions and stuff, they kind of let the children come through, and then they gotta give us that sad thing that you gotta be 18 to be a contestant and all of that stuff. Well, you knew about the situation and you turn around and you still ain't said nothing else to this day, which I think you probably got a cease and desist. I know you got one from Erica Campbell. That I do know. I do know you got a cease and desist from Erica Campbell. And you probably got one from you probably got one from what's the name too? Kirk too. Yeah. I believe she got a cease and desist because she shut up. She didn't have nothing else to say. And Kelly got a big mouth. Um no, she said current judges. Donnie ain't been no judge in a minute. At the time that she was on, it was Jonathan McReynolds, Erica Campbell, and uh 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 Kiki Wyatt came in a few times. But it was mainly her, Erica Campbell, and Jonathan McReynolds. And then you got Kirk as the host, and you got Kim as the voice coach. So it couldn't have been Donnie. It couldn't have been Donnie because she said while they were on when she was on, Donnie wasn't on when she was on. So again, and that's a whole nother story when it comes to Donnie and BB Winans and all these people. That's another story. But it just goes to show you that this industry, all the way around this industry, has something going on. From gospel music to hip hop to rap to all of the things. Everybody. Movies. It's all just it's all a mess. It's all a mess. Okay, so before I go, I wanted to talk to y'all about setting boundaries really quick. I want to talk to y'all about setting boundaries really quick. Um, Enough about this Diddy stuff because it's gonna be all over the place, honey. But I want to talk about setting boundaries, all right? And I want to talk about how quick it is for people to um basically, in other words, we can't be upset if we don't set the boundary, right? We can't be upset if we do not set the boundary and we do not enforce the boundary to be respected. And I'm saying that in a sense to where I got off of the fact that I don't want y'all DMing me. Okay, sorry. Hate to be rude, but my DMs is starting to get out of hand again. To the extent of there was a period of time where I asked you guys not to really be in the DMs, but that and then also too, y'all. I don't know how many times I have to say this, but y'all also be sending stuff to my business Instagram, and I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm being absolutely 100. I absolutely also do not like the fact that you guys think that also getting a hold of me is emailing the award show page and emailing my business page. Like sometimes we got to use common sense, right? Sometimes we have to use common sense. If you cannot get to me on my personal page, you're definitely not going to get to me on any of my business pages either. And also understand this. I'm I I'm not the only one that has access to my Instagrams at all. I need y'all to stop. I do. I really do. Cause it's getting out of hand. It's getting completely out of hand. There's someone that stays in my inbox. I don't know who this person is, don't got no picture. Um, Keep telling me, oh, I think Arion sent the video to mail. I listen, listen, baby. You have told me that 18 times in my DMs. Baby, stop, 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 stop. And then y'all get upset when people set these boundaries. Y'all don't respect them. And I see these people dropping out of here, and it's probably the people who've been sending me DMs. Learn to respect people's boundaries. When people tell y'all, and I don't mind the checking on me. I don't even mind a funny reel here and there. I don't mind that. But it's the people who in the DMs with mess and drama and all kind of other stuff. Also, don't come to my DMs talking about nobody else. Don't do it. Don't do it. You don't know who I'm friends with out here in these streets. You don't know who I'm friends with. And so you coming in my DM and you talking about a friend of mine. I ain't finna let you do that. You think I'm going to let you be in my DMs and I'm going to let you talk cash money shit about my friend? You think I'm going to let you do that? Now, I don't know about these other people. I don't know about these other people. And I can't speak for how nobody treat me as a friend. But as far as me being a friend to people, I'm not going to let you come in my DMs and talk about my friends. I'm not going to do that. All right. So please, 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 please understand that, yeah, I don't really care if the people think me setting the boundaries is like, no, I'm setting them. I absolutely, at this point, I have to set them and be stern about my boundaries because y'all definitely disrespect them. When you disrespect my boundaries, you disrespect me. That's the way I see it, is flat out disrespect. And I need y'all to do better with it because it ain't no reason for you to be walking around here doing the very thing that people ask you not to do. Okay? If it's something that serious, there was a period of time where I did ask y'all to send some receipts to my DM, but that don't open the door for you to continue to keep sending DMs that don't got nothing to do with the receipts I asked you to send. Right? So again, boundaries set. Please respect my boundaries. Please, as I respect yours. All right. Let's see. What else was on the docket? Okay, so I talked about the Scotts. Oh, the Braxtons. Let's talk about the Braxtons real quick, y'all. I'm gonna do a separate video on this too, but I really, I really have the stuff that I've seen lately with the Braxtons. I really have to say I'm extremely disgusted and disappointed in the fact that y'all are using Tracy's death as y'all are literally exploiting Tracy's death, and I don't like it. Listen, I understand the grieving. I understand being a family, and I understand having family issues. I understand all those things because it's natural, right? But the one thing that I do not understand, I feel bad for Kevin Jr. Sr. Kevin Jr. Sr. I feel bad for Kevin Jr. because it seems like to me, well, first of all, I want to say this. I hope Kevin Jr. is getting paid over on that show. That's first. Because y'all are literally exploiting everything. Um, my thing is everybody know that Tracy wanted to film this show. Everybody know that Tracy wanted to work. Everybody knows, right? So I think it is ultimately disrespectful to come out here and make this show all about how y'all felt, what y'all felt when about her passing and what you wanted respected and what you wanted here and what you wanted there. To me, it goes to show the ultimate level of disgust that y'all will do this on all ends. And let me just say this. I couldn't expect for Tracy's husband to not speak on these situations when y'all clearly keep bringing these things up and don't want him to speak. But what I saw yesterday, and the Braxtons, I'm calling y'all out. Listen, I don't know if y'all the one that exposed that to the Jasmine brand. I have a feeling that y'all were the ones who put that video out with Kevin Sr. and Kevin Jr. getting into it verbally and physically, and it has reached the Jasmine brand. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you how these blog pages work. These blog pages work. Basically, all you got to do is hit them up and pay them, and they will report your story. What's next? What else is going on? That's it. That's it. Do y'all remember when a certain somebody interviewed Black China, aka Angela White, and they got all over the blogs and stuff? That's because that person paid for it to be on the blogs. And I want you to come out and tell me I'm lying. They exposed there's a video out. Y'all gotta go to the Jasmine brand to see it because I can't show it. But there's a video of Kevin Jr. and Kevin Sr. talking, and there's some physical things that take place from Kevin Sr.'s end to Kevin Jr.'s end. And something tells me that this was put out to feed some type of narrative. Maybe Kevin Jr. did it, but my opinion would be, I think that it fuels what the Braxtons are saying about Kevin Sr. They don't even address that man by his name. They address him as Tracy's widower, or is that how you say it, widower, or whatever. They address him in a total different way. Like they don't address that man by his name. To me, it was probably put out to fuel the narrative. Now, let me talk about the video in itself, because I don't want anybody to think that I'm defending the video, because the video was absolutely disgusting. Okay. It was at the end when I heard, yes, Moose Knuckle, it was at the end when I heard him say, "You gave my wife cancer." What? Are you serious, man? So now I think either Kevin Jr. or somebody put this out to fuel the narrative of how Kevin Sr. really acts. Okay. Yeah, he said that. Y'all gotta go look at it. It was posted on the Jasmine brand yesterday. It was posted on the Jasmine brand yesterday. Yeah, he said that. He absolutely said that. So there's more to the reason why Kevin Jr. and Kevin Sr. does not talk. And honestly speaking, I think this been going on. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I think this been going on. I think a lot of this was going on. I think a lot of this was going on while Tracy was alive. I do. I believe that this also was going on when Tracy was alive. I do. Again, just my opinion on it. But I believe some of this was going on when she was alive. I do. Hmm. Yeah. You gave my wife cancer is wild. As if that's not his mom. And as if somebody can give somebody cancer. They just walking out here passing out cancer. I mean, what? He said this was before my wife cancer. LOL. He said what? Wait, what you saying, Monique? You saying that's what he said in that video? Hold on, let me just go to Instagram and I can play it. We can. Hold on. He did an interview Monday and that was released on Tuesday. Yeah, I truly believe that it was intentional. It was to feed a narrative. But I mean, it happened.
You told me no. You told me no. You told me no. You told me no. When I asked you if you live in a house, at the condo, you said no, though. But you said no. You told me no. You told me no. I'm not lying. I have no reason to lie to you. What a motherfucking truth. There you go. Let's do it.
They're literally talking. He's saying you told me no about the house. So this had to have happened after Tracy passed away. Listen to it again.
No, you told me no. You told me no. You told me no. When I asked you if you live in a house, at the condo, you said no, though. But you said no. You told me no. You told me no. I'm not lying. I have no reason to lie to you. What a motherfucking truth. There you go. There you go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. It was before my mother cancer. Before my wife cancer. No. You told me no.
Okay, so did y'all hear it? Let me play it again.
You told me no. When I asked you if you live in a house, at the condo, you said no, though. But you said no. You told me no. You told me no. I'm not lying. I have no reason to lie to you. What a motherfucking truth. There you go. There you go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. It was before my mother cancer. Before my wife cancer. No. You told me no. You told me no. You told me no. You told me no. When I asked you.
So they are clearly talking about the house. And clearly a lot of this stuff has been going on. The son doesn't have the house anymore. So clearly this was about the house before my wife cancer is what I heard. Okay, so before my wife cancer, after my wife cancer, with my wife cancer, y'all, do it matter? Do it matter? I'm just asking. Do it matter if it was before, after? If he said before, what do it matter? That's what I heard too. But I'm just asking, do it matter? Because there was a reason that this was put out. Yeah, he's talking about living in the house, which to me sounds like it would have had to have been a disagreement about something after she passed. Right? Had to be. So again, this doesn't fuel the narrative that this video is good or anything like that. Like, I think the video was put out because of so was he accusing him of having a woman in the house? But the man was married before Tracy passed away.
You told me no. You told me no. You told me no. You told me no. When I asked you if you live in a house, at the condo, you said no, though. But you said no. You told me no. You told me no. I'm not lying. I have no reason to lie to you.
Okay, so but what's the issue? If If Kevin Jr. keeps saying you told me no, you told me no, and Kevin Singer is acting as if he didn't tell him no, I don't know what he's in court for. I ain't pulling no records. I don't know. Um, he was asking if Olivia could live in the house, and you said no. Okay, so Kevin Singer is getting mad at Kevin Jr. reminding him that he told him that Olivia couldn't come stay with them. Let me just ask that, like, do that make any sense though? What sense does that make though? So they're literally having an argument over the fact that Olivia now can come stay at the house. I'm just trying to piece it together because again, if he keeps saying you told me no, you told me no, and then Kevin Singer is saying you are a liar, I'm trying to figure it out. What's the missing piece? Yeah, I don't know what the charge is for. I don't know. Yeah, somebody put this out. Somebody put this out. And this is why Tracy left most of, if not all, to her son. She didn't want. She didn't want. Oh dang. She didn't want her estate going to her husband's alleged sides. In my opinion, I hate that they put this out. Yeah, I'm wondering if he got this from their security camera. I mean, could have been. I No, it don't matter for me because one, it's not my family, lol. But son and father do fight, argue because I seen my father. Oh yeah, I agree that. I mean, it happens. It happens, right? I mean, somebody can say it's happening in their family. I'm just trying to make sense of the fact that if this is the case, and you told me no, it's definitely ring cam footage. Um, but if you're telling me no, and then you're calling me a liar. I'm just a little confused by it. Has not seen his son since May. I believe that. Sounds like the son is saying he asked his dad if Linda was living in the house, and Kevin Singer told Kevin Jr. no, and now Singer is playing in his son's face. If I remember right, Tracy didn't want her there, but they trying to say Big Kevin is the reason he is in trouble. Mm. If Olivia is there, little Kevin can't be, but I think it's Big Kevin's woman. Yeah, I think that there needs to be a whole lot of more context added to this, or we need to see what happened before or after this. Cause really the only thing we can go by is based off of the details of what we hear. But something don't seem right. Okay, let me see. No, it's Olivia, Kevin Jr.'s ex-wife. Okay. They trying to make him look bad because he doesn't get along with the sisters. And in my opinion, Shan, in my opinion, I'm not saying that this is factual because I do not know this to be factual, but it almost seems like they are the ones that may have put this out to fuel a narrative. Again, I ain't the I want the sister. I mean, I ain't the I'm just saying, okay. Yeah, who is Linda? Well, if they put it out, it feeds the narrative of what they've been saying about him. I told you, IPV, they don't even address this man by name. They address him by Tracy's. Is it widower or widower? Is it widower? Widow? Something like that. Two things can be true, but Tracy did leave video relieving Lil Kevin everything. Okay, Olivia. Okay, so scratch Linda. We don't know who Linda is. Somebody must have had a typo. We don't know Linda. We don't know Linda. Listen, Linda, we don't know Linda, but we know Olivia. Y'all, please make sure y'all double tap the screen. Let me see what they like looking like. Please double tap the screen. I don't want to have to snatch out edges this morning. And bless the catch it while y'all eat it. Okay. Uh yeah, baby. I don't know how Linda got in it, honey. But Linda, we don't know you, Linda. Widower. Okay, that's what I thought. That's how they address him. They literally address him as Tracy's widower. So I don't know. But once I saw this, I thought, hmm, hmm. I said, this seems very interesting. Very, very interesting. And I do want to know how I got out. I do want to know how I got out. Because on this past episode, Lil Kevin said Olivia got the house in full custody. So I wonder if it's something with the house regarding her. Oh, wow. I haven't been watching the show. I will definitely say that. I will definitely say I have not been watching the show. I have a hard time doing it. I just can't. The sisters big mad and always have been because he cheated on Tracy and she stayed. Yeah, they dislike that. And I be like, that's so rich coming from the. Ooh, let me shut up. What y'all wanted her to do was like Miss E and get up and leave. That what y'all wanted her to do? And Miss East. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. I'm a shut up. Because I was about to say something crazy. Kevin Jr. tried to hit Big Kevin as his father. He will respectfully beat Lil Kevin. Is that what happened, Stephanie? Is that what happened? Because I thought it was the opposite way around. Is that what y'all saw too? Y'all saw Big Kevin, Kevin Jr. hit Lil Kevin? Y'all know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, Miss E, I'ma just shut up by Miss E because honey. I'ma just shut up. Like, I'ma just shut up. um, he tried to be grown. Oh, child, y'all got a lot to say. Maybe I should change the title of this video because y'all got a lot to say around here about this Kevin Jr. situation. Okay, wait. Miss E is looking for a man. And listening to now I did see that clip where Tony was trying to help her find a man talking about my mom has high standards. Oh, okay. I don't understand why they trying to act like they didn't treat Tracy like crap. And she didn't cry on her husband's shoulders about her family. Yeah. Hey T Baker, good morning. I almost think Kevin Jr. hit Senior because Senior said, yeah, let's go. As if Junior struck first. He is grown, married, and divorced. Yeah, he's grown. Just because she stayed doesn't mean they had this great marriage. Tracy had low self-esteem and endured a lot. Kevin Singer said that in an interview. He said what? What he said in the interview, Cherry Berry. Look at the tent. Lil Kevin was getting loud, calling his dad a lie and hit him. I thought I thought it was the other way around.
You
Okay.
told me no.
Kevin Sr. is in the white shirt.
You said no, though. But you said no. You told me no. You told me no. I'm not lying. I have no reason to lie.
Kevin Sr. called Kevin Jr. a liar.
You. Who the motherfucking dude? There you go. There you go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, I see what y'all saying.
Cancer. You call my wife cancer. No. You told me no. You told me no. Let's do it. I have no reason to lie to you. Who the motherfucking dude? There you go. There you go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I can't really see because the Jasmine brand got this thing covered up, but by the looks of it, it does look like Kevin Jr. shoved Kevin Sr. first. And it does look like that's when he said, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, it do look like Kevin Sr. Look Kevin. It do look like he pushed Big Kevin. Or done something. I don't know if he hit him, pushed him, whatever. He done something to him. For sure. And she probably cried on her sister's shoulders as well. We watched a TV show about their life. It's clear she made up with all of them. Yeah, I will also say that too. I've said that a couple times. Like, I don't necessarily think that, you know, I think that before her passing, of course, typically that's when you had the opportunity to make it right. You know what I'm saying? Or the opportunity to fix things. And I won't ever say that they didn't because I wasn't there and I don't know. So I won't ever say that they didn't try to fix the issues with their sister. I won't say that. Right? But we did witness how she was treated over the years. So I do agree with that piece. I'm glad that not my nephew, I be on a flight. You put your hands on my nephew. Okay, I got you. Sisters never liked Kevin Sr. even when Tracy was living. Yeah, that's true. Kevin Jr. is not a child. He's a 30-year-old man. I can't see him being up under his grandma like little Vince, who's a child. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, me either. Me either. And plus, it would be different. Tamar's son is a lot different because Tamar's son has grew up with Miss E. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think there was a point in time they may have even been staying with Miss E. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was a bit different. Definitely a bit different. So I agree with that. He was passionate because he wanted Olivia to stay at that house. He knows I beat the brakes off that little boy. Junior sounds like he was passionate about. I do agree. He does sound like he's passionate about it. But then also too, listening to this again, it kind of seems like I heard Kevin Sr. say, "This is the reason why I walk off," or "This is the reason why I get away." Listen to it again.
No, you told me no. You told me no. You told me no. When I asked you if Little live in our house, you said no.
See, y'all hear? He said, "You know why I walk away."
But you said no. You told me no. You told me no. I'm not lying. I have no reason to lie to you. Who the motherfucking dude? There you go. There you go. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, y'all, as much as we probably don't want to say it, Kevin Jr. definitely did something to his pops first. He definitely did something to his pops first. We just got to call a thing a thing. We got to call a thing a thing. And the reason why I say I believe that somebody sent this on a different type of tip was because it was meant to make Kevin Sr. look bad. Right? It was meant to honestly make Kevin Sr. look bad. But y'all got to go look at the video for yourself. It absolutely looks like he put his hands up on him first. Yeah, it does look like that. Tracy cheat to remember they was on marriage boot camp. If they did say that on marriage boot camp, they had some real marriage issues though. You know what I'm saying? And mm, I don't know. Senior could have probably put it out because he has been on a. Um, I know they said he did some interviews on Monday. Please do not say who he did the interview with. We do not speak of that person here. Um, But they said he did some interviews. I will never go watch it. I will never know what was said in the interview because I have no plans on watching it. I will watch him with an interview with somebody else for sure. Um, but I have seen him do like live videos. There was also another video, it's probably like 50 minutes of him talking to another guy outside, it sounds like, and they're doing an interview and he's like smoking a cigar. Um, but yeah, no. Why you laughing at me, Delicious? Well, why you laughing at me? I don't have no reason to go around and listen to the interview, honey. But if he graces someone else's platform, I will be more than happy to listen to that interview. I will. So that's why some of this stuff that was said, I won't know, and I can be man enough to tell y'all I don't know because I ain't listened to the interview. So I mean, but I don't have a problem with him telling his story and all of that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if the sisters can be on the show, dogging him out every chance they get, can't even address him by name, I don't see nothing wrong with him defending himself. And I will always say this too. I will always say this too. Like, I think with these sisters, I think they are most definitely helping fuel this narrative with Kevin Jr. and Kevin Sr. Really, they all they got. And to think that y'all would come in and try to, because you don't like his dad, keep up with the same book, that's not cool. That ain't cool. I don't like that. I don't like that, y'all. You just got to tell the truth. I don't like that. I don't like that. If anything, y'all should, as aunties, y'all should really be, at least if you can't garner up the wherewithal to help fix the situation, the only thing that you should be doing is listening to Kevin Jr. and giving him the advice of trying to make it right with his dad. That's all they got. All they got is each other, bro. Now I'm starting to get a little frustrated, right? I really am. I'm starting to get a really frustrated because I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Instead of y'all building or not even saying anything around Kevin Jr. about his dad, y'all choose to indulge in talking down on that man's dad in front of him. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. Again, I don't care how old you get. Why are y'all not encouraging him? Really? Yeah, now Tony is an exception. Tony is absolutely an exception. Tony has always been an exception when it comes to this stuff because Tony has always tried to be the the peacemaker or she always handles things different, in my opinion. And I think that's crazy, Sean. That is crazy for them because you do not like this man's dad, but you want to see their relationship because truth be told, if we're gonna call a spade, y'all want to see their relationship not get any better. Y'all want to see them do that. Y'all want to see them go back and forth, truth be told. Let's call a thing a thing. Hey, I'm Natty. Good morning. Y'all want to see that. Y'all want to see the dysfunction between him and his father. Y'all want to see that. Y'all absolutely want to see that. Now, Tony is still a sister, but I mean, as far as the rest of the sisters, I think Tony, she she treads on a different type of ice to me. You know what I mean? But they all a problem. Let's be clear. They painted Senior out to be the bad guy. Yeah. Yeah, Junior was close to the grandfather because Tracy was close to her dad. Yep, that's the problem I have with all of this. This is this young man's father. They are overstepping boundaries and it's not right. Yeah, like y'all aren't being aunties that I would want to have, right? Okay, I'm gonna just use this for an example. When I lost my when I lost my adopted mother, there was some situations that happened and um I got away from my aunts because they were fueling the narrative of me and my sibling not getting along. They were fueling this. And I'm like, once I realized that that's what was going on, I had to step away because people be crazy. Like, I just feel like, why are y'all fueling this? Don't speak on it if you don't have anything nice to say. I'm sure Miss E, well, I was about to say, I'm sure Miss E taught y'all that, but I just don't like that. I don't like that. I do not like it. Good morning, Ashab Dandamaz in chat. The family seems to be very messed up. They should be encouraging the father and the son to take therapy. Exactly. I agree. That's what it should be. Not fueling and not choosing a side. In this situation, you should never choose a side. It should never be a you choosing a side. It should be, hey, I need y'all to work this thing out. This is not what Tracy would have wanted. Y'all always talking about what Tracy want. Now, Tracy don't want this. Tracy wouldn't have wanted this. She don't want this either. Please. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Tawanda, come to the front of the class. Tawanda, bring your nice nest to the front of the class. Tawanda has this. Tawanda, I know a lot of people was like, oh, Tamar. Granted, Tamar is Tamar, right? And we're going to always talk about Tamar. But when the folks don't talk about Tawanda, when the people going to talk about Tawanda? Because Tawanda, to me, is the nastiest out of all of them. I mean, can we talk about it? We're here. We're here. Can we talk about it? Tawanda is nasty, yo. I seen some of these clips of Tawanda, and I'm like, Tawanda, what in the world? Tawanda is it, baby. When I saw that post that said that Tawanda is the true villain, y'all ain't never lied. Tawanda is nasty. Oh yeah, Tawanda is real nasty. I think the family has a lots of issues, especially after Tawanda made that comment that her aunt passed away, and they have nothing to do with their uncle after the aunt passed. Yeah, that's like crazy. Exactly. Tawanda got enough stuff going on over there. Actually, every last one of them personally have enough stuff that y'all do not have to talk about Tracy no more. No shade, no tea. But bruh, you Y'all got other things y'all could be talking about at this point. Y'all very own stuff. Tracy knew Tawanda was evil too. I remember her called her. She called her a snake and got in her. Yeah, Tawanda and Tamar don't get along. No, they don't. And I'm telling you, Tawanda is nasty. They all got something about them. Y'all, I'ma always have a. I mean, Trina. I have a soft space for Trina, but Trina too. Because one thing I do not agree with is Tawanda calling Trina while Trina was on live, and Trina knew they was on live. And Trina allowed Tawanda. Trina took that phone and put that phone on speakerphone and allowed Tawanda to talk crazy about Kevin Sr. while they were live. And Vaughn literally was like, we live. We on the air. We live. She said she didn't care. That was crazy to me. I was like, are we really doing this? Come on, Trina. Come on, man. I just mm, And that's why, Trina, they're eating you up about your true feelings about Gabe. Vaughn said it is not fair how you treat him, considering what you went through with Gabe. I still have a heart for Trina, but girl, that right now is some stuff that you be doing that I got to call out, honey. I don't like it. Exactly. Thank you for saying that, Monique, because I do agree. I believe that the things that Trina do is heavily influenced by Tawanda. I agree. I absolutely agree. I agree. I watched Ayana and Trina's son said they hated Gabe. Mm, mm. To me, Tawanda is who everybody think Tamar is. Trina's sneaky too, though. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. I don't like none of it. Um, they got daddy issues. Their mama tried to make them use, but Tracy didn't. Tracy loved that man. Um, I can see some of. I can see that a little bit. I can see that a little bit. Oh, okay. Had to fix my bun and came down. Um, do you think Tawanda trying to get some of little Kevin money? But I do find it weird that Scratchy and all that other kind of like, girl. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Um, it was the Ayana episode with just Trina and Gabe. Yeah. I remember that. I remember that. I remember that. Hey, virtuous woman. Hey. I'm disappointed in the Braxton family. The root of their control, bitterness, and disrespect for Tracy's marriage is Miss Evelyn didn't see it before, but it is clear now. Oh, absolutely. I have been telling people for the longest, Miss E, that's the one. If we're going to talk about a true villain, it's Miss E. Okay. Also, these blind dates, Miss E ain't going to never get married again. And if she do get married again, yes, watch. Just watch. I'm gonna be sitting up here wasting no time sitting up here having a meet with nobody. I don't believe that lady want nobody. They all probably trying to get a piece of that money. Um, she can't be trying because why not offer him your home after he had that doggone seizure. Child, you talking about one? Oh wait, who should have offered a home? Who should have offered that home? Hey, Melanin Beauty. Mm-hmm. Where their dad caused all the pain and anger, running around with a friend of hers that was around their kids. That's a lot to deal with. I agree, but Miss E has, yeah, no. I agree with that piece of it. I agree with that piece, and it's not saying that he didn't do her wrong, but the way that Miss E has handled it over the years. Oh Lord, I'm gonna have to check that. I would never see it for him again in life. Okay. Speaking on that, on the last episode. Oh, okay, got you. Miss East. Okay, I read that one. Better Betty ever. Yeah, like I just don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. But listen, y'all, that's all I got. I just want to get up here and talk to y'all a little bit this morning. We talked about quite a bit today. We done had good conversations on Diddy. We done had good conversations on the Braxtons. We talked about boundaries. We talked about a lot of stuff. The daddy is the root of Miss E. Uh, held on to it. Yeah. Yes, the way they shut down Miss Evelyn speaks harsh, is cringy. Yes, Mr. Braxton cheated, but that was their marriage. She pressured her daughters to take a side. Ooh, pick a side, Boots. Pick a side. I mean, I know it's pick a while, but I'm just saying, pick a while. Pick a side, Boots. Pick a side. Pick a side. Pick a side. Child, that is crazy. Okay, listen, y'all. Bless the catch, yeah. Okay, and I gotta thank. I did get a catch up, and I wanna thank. I wanna thank you, Miss CC, for your catch up. And I just say initials because I don't want to say your full name. Okay, let's see. She manipulated them. I think so. You can tell Miss E treated Tracy different because she remind she remained close to her daddy. Yeah, absolutely. Even if you go look at the episodes of Braxton Family Values, old episodes of Braxton Family Values, you can see it. You can absolutely see how they treated her different. And I'm sorry, Tracy told them that. Tracy told them, y'all treated me like like I'm a bald headed stepchild. Like y'all have always treated me like that. And she used to say it. She used to tell them. So, all right, y'all. Please make sure y'all double tap the screen. I will catch you guys in the next video. The next video, I'm going to be breaking down the audio of Carlos King's interview because it was some truths not being told. All right. With that being said, I will catch you guys in a few. Have a meeting, and then after that, I'll be back. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.